Hello, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Welcome to TCM, where we're in the middle of day 9 of 31 days of Oscar. All day, we've been presenting Oscar-winning epics. Up next, a film from a director whose name became synonymous with big-budget, high-quality films produced on a grand scale, David Lean. From MGM in 1965, Dr. Zhivago. Lean began making epic films in the middle of the previous decade with The Bridge on the River Kwai, released in 1957. It won 7 Oscars, including Best Picture. Lean repeated that success with his next epic, Lawrence of Arabia, from 1962, also won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. That brings us to Dr. Zhivago, Lean's next movie. Unlike his previous pictures, Zhivago is a love story. It's based on a Nobel Prize-winning novel by Boris Pasternak. The film tells the story of Yuri Zhivago, a Russian physician and poet who, though married, falls madly in love with another woman, also married. It's all set against the tumult of the burgeoning Russian Revolution. To play the title role, MGM pushed hard for a big, bankable star like Paul Newman. However, Lean had other ideas. His first choice to play the lead was Peter O'Toole, who soared to stardom 3 years earlier in Lawrence of Arabia. But having suffered through that grueling shoot, much of it in the desert, O'Toole was hesitant to sign on for another long and arduous Lean production, this one in colder climates, so O'Toole turned Lean down. The director then zeroed in on another Lawrence of Arabia cast member, Egyptian actor Omar Sharif. The casting decisions surprised virtually everyone, including Omar Sharif, though he recovered in time to say yes. To play the woman he falls for, Lean cast British actress Julie Christie, who I believe is the single most beautiful person to appear on camera in this film, shot by Freddie Young, who won the Oscar for Best Cinematography. To be honest, Julie Christie in McCabe and Mrs. Miller might be the second most beautiful person to appear on camera. Lean had to fight to cast Christie in Dr. Zhivago. More on that after the movie. The production was difficult and it was expensive. 2 years, 3 countries with an estimated 10,000 extras, all at a cost of about $14 million, a fortune at the time, and more than twice the original budget. The result, though, is a visual and emotional masterpiece that earned 10 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture, winning 5. From MGM in 1965, also with Geraldine Chaplin, Alec Guinness, Rod Steiger, and Tom Courtenay, who earned the film's sole acting nomination. This is Dr. Zhivago. Director David Lean had a phenomenal track record for making successful films, so he generally had his way with casting decisions, but getting actors for Dr. Zhivago proved to be a constant battle for Lean. He had to go to war with the studio for many of the lead actors, including Julie Christie. Producer Carlo Ponti wanted his wife, Sophia Loren, for the role of Laura. Lean did manage to convince Ponti that Loren wasn't right for this part. At the time, Julie Christie had appeared in just a few films with only one starring role in a movie released the same year as Dr. Zhivago, 1965. Christie went on to win a Best Actress Oscar for that other film, John Schlesinger's Darling. By the way, if you thought the actor playing young Yuri bore a striking resemblance to Omar Sharif, that's because it was Sharif's son, Tarek Sharif. Coming up, Robert Taylor stars in an ancient Roman epic from MGM in 1951. Quo Vadis is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Quo Vadis, then Captains of the Clouds, and later, Battleground. You're in Oscar territory today.